feelings of incomplete emptying after passing urine. There might be blood in the urine as well. Those are usually early symptoms of prostate cancer. However, it is hoped that you don't get these symptoms because you really ought to start getting screened for prostate cancer. Once a man reaches the age of 40, he should really get an annual screen for prostate cancer. And in so doing, the prostate cancer can be detected before the onset of any symptoms.
And I'm glad you mentioned the screening because the screening I've been told is very uncomfortable. The traditional method that you guys use, well, docs use. I mean, most men say no. Maybe if it was a female doctor, maybe yeah. But I mean, it's just uncomfortable. Are there any other methods used? No.
No, this the gold standard of prostate cancer screening still entails a digital rectal exam and also a PSA test, which is a blood test. And it's a combination of both that constitutes proper screening for prostate cancer. It's not one or the other.
Now, I'm going to ask about your statistics because, as I said, it's an uncomfortable feeling I've heard from most men. And they're not going to come and do the test because, yeah, it is just out of their line of how it is done. Now, how many men do you see, like weekly or annually, getting their prostates done?
Not enough. And for the same reasons that you just said. There is a certain cultural phobia to having a digital rectal examination done. And this really hampers the proper screening for prostate cancer. And not just prostate cancer, but there is also the condition called BPH or benign prostatic.
All right, yeah, realize that. No, I've heard friends of mine, male friends over 40, say that there is a way of getting it done without, having the insertion of the finger in the anus. No. Is there any way to bypass that?
No,
You said,
no.
so you have to do that
You
part.
have to. You have to.
Wow. Now I'm going to ask Daddy Rude a question. Daddy. Now, we're aware that you're not quite there yet. You're not quite at the 40 line yet. But when the time comes, will you be willing to get your prostate test done?
Yeah, draw me out. You see, you
As
realize
usual.
that me just kick back and make the doc talk. I'm not involved in an argument. Right?
But it's matters concern you,
say?
because you will get there,
You say me a draw near.
You're getting there,
Well, put it this way. Me nah go afraid. Me not busy with no man. Me nah go afraid to go check myself because from me know myself, me have to make sure say everything good, me good to go in every way possible. You see, it don't make no sense. You make because of pride, and you make because of ego and all of these things will affect we while we not take care of our health. Healthy and wealthy. That we say.
I like that. Healthy and wealthy. Good. Good
Me
combination.
Me have a question to ask that now because you see, you know, so me have to ask the question them on a certain level. Probably a Dr. Black would have really, you know, something might wrong because I never even want to blaspheme because it is stated, right, that the prostate has certain amount of stimulating sensitivity.
What you're not saying now?
Right? So, because from school days, man and man used to tease them one about, oh, true, you got this and you got this and ray. And some man say, oh, me not do it because, you know, here's when doctor test prostate, man I get erection and all of them, something there. So, Me have to ask it now cause a real talk. Me want to know if something goes so. Cause me might have a re-examine me answer. You know?
Let me give Doc a warning. Be careful how you answer that one there. But yeah, it's a good question. Have you ever had a situation where the test has been done and men are getting erection? I mean, that is something just out of the. But yes, Doc.
No.
Oh, I like the answer. No.
That,
There's no other way around it.
that the AC and the fan and I get hot a while ago and I start feel cool, you know. Thank you, Doc. Thank you, Doc. Because right away me gonna say, boy, bun prostate.
No,
You don't want that.
we're also aware that there are a lot of maybe lifestyle issues and other things that prevent men from performing in bed and having a steady erection. What can cause? Tell me something that can cause this.
Well, if you're speaking specifically again about erectile dysfunction, then the most common causes in Jamaican society is the chronic illnesses, hypertension and diabetes. That is a combination that affects numerous organs within the body, and the male reproductive organs are no exception. So that is the most common cause of erectile dysfunction in men in Jamaica.
Now, one of the issue is a lot of men are undergoing stress, severe stress, and they are not aware of it. But when it comes to performance, they're unable to do so. And they are in denial because, okay, I am good, I'm healthy, I'm eating good, whatever. Now, is it a case where stress can trigger off erectile dysfunction?
Well, yes, certainly. Stress is a factor in some cases. Um,
And what are the methods of going about solving this or, getting help for that situation?
for erectile dysfunction.
Yes.
Well, the first is always prevention. And you prevent this by getting your regular or your annual physical, screening for diabetes, and hypertension early, and getting them under control. In so doing, then you limit the effect of the diseases on the body and also on male reproduction. Um, in men who already have some amount of erectile dysfunction, then there is medication that can help. Um, Perhaps the most popular would be Viagra.
So why you laugh?
No, wait.
Hold on,
We're
why
gonna
you
come
laugh?
back. Let's allow that to finish and then we talk about the Viagra story. Because you know Viagra. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yes, Doc. So Viagra is one of those that assist.
Right.
Now, I've heard that at least 50% of men all over the world will have erectile dysfunction at some point in their life. Is that true?
I'm not sure about the exact incidence, but I would be inclined to agree with those statistics.
So at some point, there's a time in your life that you really can't stand up, you really can't perform. And it happens to the best of men, right?
Is that true?
Daddy Rose, share experiences because you have a lot in the pocket. Yes.
No, hold on. You
Yeah,
said-
a lot
no.
in the briefcase. Come.
First and foremost, you said to the best of men. Me never say me are the best, so I can't me a talk about.
You fall somewhere in between.
Me there the lower end, man.
But
Look
the
here.
issue is, have you ever had a situation where you cannot stand up to perform?
I wear some man about 3 times in my life. Me have that statistic lock.
When you say you're not stop count, you have
About
it like
3
this.
times. Yeah, man, 3 times and it will never happen again. 4 times I not gone nowhere.
Now, I don't know if it's maybe too personal to ask the doc, but have you ever had a situation like that?
I can't recall.
No, we
Doc.
have Dorothy here.
Doc, me rate that.
He cannot recall.
No, he can't recall. It happens. We get mental blocks some of the time to some things, But you see, because it affect me so much, right? Because worse one of the time them I want hotel me there, so it cost me, and me draw nil. Me should have one of the blue pill. So me know why you knock.
All right.
Me know why you knock
Viagra.
the Viagra thing. 'Cause if me did have that, me wouldn't lose my money.
Now, as a young man, and this is for the doc, do you prescribe Viagra for young, healthy men?
No, I don't.
What are the side effects of taking Viagra?
Um, you mean in general or
In general.
there are a number of listed side effects. Perhaps the most serious of them is priapism, which is a sustained erection that lasts longer than 4 hours. And the problem with that is that it can cause permanent damage to the male organ. And if not corrected early in the event, can lead to permanent erectile dysfunction.
Now, how long is it supposed to last? That little blue pill? Blue, right? You seem to have experience with the pill.
No, me never even. You know what? To be honest with you, and real talk, I've never even seen one.
Me don't know what color it have.
No, I've
whether
never
blue,
seen
green,
one.
yellow,
No,
or
that,
pink.
that is straight bar talk, blue pill.
All right.
The Smurf.
Is it actually blue in color though?
Yes, it is.
Okay. All right. So how long should it last?
The effect of um, the the half-life of the Viagra, I think, is somewhere around 4 hours. But that doesn't mean
No, sir, me don't want that.
That doesn't mean that you should have
Me
an
don't want
erection
that.
for 4 hours. It means that when stimulated, it will have a positive effect on your erection during those 4 hours.
All right,
So
question.
it speeds up the heartbeat and all of those stuff.
It can.
Alright.
That is
So
one
all
side
of these men that I've heard that have died during during intercourse because they're on Viagra, it is a possibility that it will, affect the heart and lead to some sort of death. Or it must be tied to something else.
Remember, I said that most of the men who genuinely suffer from erectile dysfunction, it is a consequence of other chronic
Illness.
chronic illnesses.
Yeah.
And these illnesses not only affect the male reproductive system, but they have effect on the heart, brain, etc. So in a lot of those cases, it is that the overall health of the individual is compromised in some way.
When you use that.
No, not because of that, but because of
The chronic illness that
Right.
is aligned to it.
Doc, question. Being that our topic of the night is when and what should you confess about, if anything at all? Do you think a man who knows him having issues with his organs should confess to his partner, especially if it's a new partner, or if he just come straight to the doc office and fix up himself and then go sort out what he sort out?
I don't think the man really is under any obligation to confess because
Watch Natasha range up her face. People don't want to see this.
because I mean taking
No obligation.
the pill does not in any way compromise her health. So from a health perspective, there is really no obligation to confessing. However, for other reasons, he may want to confess.
And those reasons might be?
It's May.
And those reasons
May.
might be? I'm of the view, all right, if I'm having, my partner is having some issues with, having an erection, and he's not saying anything, eventually I'm going to find out, and I'm going to question what is happening. And if it's a consistent thing now, I might start to believe that, okay, this not going to work out. You need help. And some men will not seek help
Hold
because
on,
of...
hold on.
We're
hold
going to
on.
provide for something, no?
No, you said something about it not gonna work out. So you're inconsiderate.
No,
That's
that's
why
why,
when
it is due unto you to confess to your partner. Tell your partner that I am having this issue. Because I'm going to find out. When push come to shove and you take down your clothes and things ready for start and you can't stand up, what you going to tell me,
Listen.
say? You talk to me.
We're
Let us
going-
go through step by step and
Mega-
seek help.
We're going on a break. And we have to big up the sponsor, West Harbour Medical. Because if any issue, name issue with that thing, I'm gonna go somewhere and I know where to go to get my issue started out. I'm gonna get my Smurf. We're going on a break. The blue pill. Nah talk.
If you are a high school 9 to 12 grader as of the next school term and attend a high school in Portland, St. Mary or St. Anne and has the talent to play music, StylzFM is looking for you. Send us a 15 minutes mixed genre demo CD showing off your DJ skills. Your mixed CD must be properly labeled with your name and the school you attend, along with a copy of your student ID and a letter of permission from your parent or guardian with the requisite contact detail, all enclosed in an envelope addressed to StylzFM High School Summer DJ Competition for Boundary Cavity Portland to the Portland. Closing date Monday, July 1. Many are called, but the best will be chosen.
White Rum in association with Irish Vibe Sports Bar presents a round robin on Saturday, June 22nd, 2013 at Irish Vibe Sports Bar, upstairs Casey, Port Antonio, Portland. Admission free. 3 Qs for $1,000. The team shot. It's sell off.
With StylzFM on the go, you can listen to your favorite programs by calling the USA number 213-992-4360. If you're in the UK, it's 020-3670-1330.
Ready for that well-needed vacation or a place to stay while on business? Casa Laguna Resort in St. Thomas is the perfect spot. Our decorated rooms, breathtaking views, and serene environment provide the ambience that you need. Take advantage of our arranged airport pickup and drop-off. Visit us today, 2 Mount George Penn, Pamphlet, St. Thomas, or on website at www.casalaguna.com. For reservations, call 876-703-5300 or 844-8300. Email casalaguna@yahoo.com.
Trust her friend more than she trusts her man. Tell me why. And it's so sad when a best friend turns out to be a deceiver. Whoa, my phone rang about 3 o'clock this morning, and I thought it was you. It was your best friend.
Want to say good nights going out to Taria. Yes, Taria, big up yourself. As usual, trouble in the building. Hope over there in Europe, England specifically. Big ups. Lots of love coming your way. Now, it was said that Viagra was first developed for heart conditions. It was discovered that after using it on men using it, they had an erection. Now, Doc is here. We want some clarity to that. Because, something that is developed for heart or whatever other issue. And then after using it, like Daddy Ruth said earlier, when men are getting their prostate check, they have an erection. I'm wondering if it's a similar situation as Viagra.
Daddy Ruth said that him here. Nobody break cross to
all right.
Hearsay.
All right.
Yeah,
he heard that
right.
when men are getting their prostate check, some do have an erection, and Doc said have no experience with that.
No, Doc said no go so. Flat, no.
He hasn't had any experience.
No, him said no go so.
Doc, make me clarify something. You have not had any experience with that situation.
No, I haven't.
But you don't know for sure if it doesn't go like that. You see, when you speak for yourself. But let's go back to the Viagra issue. The whole Viagra being developed for heart conditions.
When the compound was first developed, the initial investigation was for its effect in treating hypertension and chest pains.
Okay.
However, during development and research, it was found that it had very little effect on chest pain and produced an improvement in erection, and therefore the research was targeted in that direction, and it proved to be quite effective.
They pretty much changed the target from chest pain to, helping in erection.
Yes, in a sense, yes. But whenever a new compound is made by a pharmaceutical company, it's often investigated for its effects in various systems or various illnesses. It might prove to be successful in one and not in another. So this is quite common for research and development of drugs.
So basically a buck up.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like discovery of most things, medical and non-medical.
Yeah.
True.
Now, as it relates to the Viagra, we're not going to lobby on it too long, but do you recommend it to be used any at all if you don't have to?
No, the recreational use of Viagra is to be discouraged.
Good. Now I've seen ads.
Sorry. Me not so bright. When you say the recreational use is discouraged, what is Viagra developed for now? What is it sold for now? Because the particular activity when me think go towards that is a recreational activity.
Okay.
So me like if a man go up on an enzyme, no, for just take it like
Take it like
him
that.
go take one boom or
If it's
one.
not prescribed to you
Exactly.
by a doc, do not take it.
So
Because you take it at your own risk. When
No.
you can't take it and kill and you can sue the doctor, you can't take it at your own risk and sue nobody.
See, but legal sale of Viagra requires a doctor's prescription.
Yeah.
And a doctor will only prescribe it for men with diagnosed erectile dysfunction.
Cool.
So all of the hustler them, nobody got die in a forensic, in a blue, where they in blue, we use and wash clothes
Yes,
and go
because you
sell
have
people.
experience.
Hustle the thing.
No, I've seen many ads on TV and they have male stimulating drugs. They have extends where the man take care and him teeth, like, there's a smile from one ear to another. No, I think like extends. What is it supposed to do?
Pressure the man them today. Yeah, pressure the man them today. It's alright.
If I recall, I think I've seen the ad. I don't remember all the claims that it makes, but what I do remember is at the end of the ad, there is a disclaimer that says this supplement has not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration and is not meant to
FDA.
treat or diagnose any medical condition. Therefore, I would put very little faith in their claims.
So, Doc, in terms of alright, like in a Jamaica now, 'cause all them something there, them pretty business there upon cable, even the Viagra business and them something there foreign business that from long time you have the original Magnum. Where the
And
man
it's torn.
where,
Hey, we need to get at that.
where the man walk past the Rasta man say make all type of roots, make Dean and all of them something here. These things where the people them a sell where they say boy it build your back, strong back. Something really and truly goes up because all me get a running belly, me not get nothing else.
So let me ask you use them?
No, me buy them and test them for recreational purposes and me fail.
You know the funny thing about, I remember we were at a particular event and Daddy Root drink about 3 roots. Me don't know where they're gonna kill the night or where they're gonna do. But 3 roots.
3 roots for plant.
Roots. You
Plant.
know what? Now, Taria says, don't forget the Cialis, the Revato or Revacho, and Levitra. No, all of them something that I don't know because I don't use them something there.
That sound like foreign thing. I tell you, man.
But we're aware of the stone and
The brush.
the brush. What else we know about?
Boom. The one where we make them yarn.
Hey! Now, are there any other, and the ones that say it allows your penis to grow? Can I say that, right? Yeah? Oh, yeah. To grow somewhat beyond certain level. It promotes the growth of your genitalia.
You know, I the doc segment this because you have pressure way.
No, does something like that, can a drug really promote growth of the genitalia?
Not that I'm aware.
And have you had any or do you have any information on the use of like brush and shiny brush, right?
Shiny brush.
Shiny brush, tone, where you say boom.
Boom.
He talk with such conviction.
No, but that's no, me did have. Well, I know, me did have some friend from UTech where I study them pharmacy and them something there, and them get them intern work with pharmacy, and them get them thing and come and hustle and sell, and you say, be a man around your yarn.
Let me ask you a question, personal question.
Yeah.
I'm more a real talk, I'm more if
Real
the truth.
talk,
Have
real
you
talk.
ever used any one of them
No, never.
in a youthful days?
Never.
So you say if you feel it,
Well,
just
I know-
move on.
No, you know, tell you a 3 times I feel. You know, nothing to do with them, there's something there. Anxiety. Nothing to do with them, something there. Nothing.
All right. Back to the doctor. Yes. The use of shiny brush, boom, and stone. How prevalent is it today?
I couldn't give you statistics on those. But, and I have no personal experience with them. I've never seen them.
Disclaimer.
either. But as I understand it, those items which you just mentioned are not used to treat erectile dysfunction as such. Erectile dysfunction is a failure to get an erection. The shiny brush, the
You know, something
stone, they are local anesthetics.
you know.
And what they do is numb the male organ and are
that's what
used to
me lie.
treat
Doc.
premature ejaculation.
Doc.
Wait, the doc is here
Which is
talking.
another completely different
No, me lie.
thing.
Wait, we're going to hear what the doctor said because evidently you have one story around using one of these things.
No, none of them there.
Because a confession you ought to make, you know.
They know that a supplemental me use, man. Long love. Long love. Yes, me remember.
What is long love? Can we know long love a condom?
Yeah.
So it's a supplement?
They know that with doc say, man, it didn't, it kill the nerve
So you
endings
have
them.
stone in it?
Me no know why in there. But I wanted to something them.
No, as we speak about these condoms, because a lot of men say they're using condoms and, you know, they have ongoing erection and they can't feel anything. Is it that some of these condoms, they're laced with different drugs?
Yes, there are some condoms that have a local anesthetic, and the aim is to delay ejaculation by decreasing the sensation to the male organ.
Do we know of any? Can we call any names or?
I think the one that Daddy Rude mentioned just now is one such.
So long love still up on market?
One gold box.
So, all right. For all the women out there, when the man is coming to see you, make sure you don't have a long love because he will mash up, right?
No, that was not the intention.
What was the
what doc say
intention?
is to delay.
So if him delay, are you ready? So him now go overdone and overdo it.
The same reason a while ago when you make up your face when you talk about if the man have issue. You see the pressure where woman put we under, we have to come prepared. Prepared is better. We not just feel go hands down just so we know white towel and throwing towel. We are go with backup plan. So we walk with the gold box.
No,
More
I-
expensive though.
But you have to pay for extra drugs, so it's more expensive.
Doc. Doc. You see, after 10 o'clock, Doc, now we deal with certain things. So this moment is all about the Doc. As it relates to you mentioned male hormones and the growing and all them so and Doc said nothing no go so. So these things that them a sell, the pump, and so you see them a have some pill where they show you. Cause when you go up on the website, the internet, no, one bag of pop-up come for you because my email address I just one will look like it clone to that and then send me all type of things. Rude Like That Entertainment at the name of my record company. It not have nothing to do with nothing else. So me just some way somehow in my spam I bear them something there. So me want to know because me start to think about going a business we buy some of them and sell some people because me not gonna die no fensic. I want to get the real thing.
So let me ask you sure you never subscribe without people knowing I under the cover or something?
No, me say me plan for subscribe, but me don't want to subscribe and I fake things myself. But no way that say no more that get so.
No.
So Doc, me want to know the male enhancement pill them say the thing grow from 3 to 7 and from 7 to 10.
He did answer. He said he's not aware of it.
So in a work.
That's what he said. He's
No,
not-
I'm not aware of.
So the pump, that no work.
I know.
Doc, you mash up my
So
business.
all of those are false publicity, false advertisement.
Yes, I think so.
So all of the man them out there with things say you can have 1.5 and you reach 9 in a couple weeks. Forget about it. It doesn't work. If you have 5, try make sure it's at work.
and you know if I'm reaching my business plan, everything mash up. Everything mash up.
Question, Doc. Do you well, I just got a text saying that most men or a lot of men in this day and age they don't use the China brush and them stuff there. But would you say that this kind of usage of these local anesthetic they have gone out of time, they have become pretty much extinct?
There still exists on the market a number of condoms that have it built in. It might be that the format in which they're available has changed, but I think they're still quite prevalent. I mean, I've never, to be honest, seen a China brush or stone before. I've just heard about them. But I've certainly seen the condoms which have the local anesthetic in it.
Now, Daddy Rude, he has experience with everything. How does the China brush look?
No, that one there, me no know that one there. I've never seen it or what would have been.
How the stone
what is
look?
that? Well, me ear say. No, seriously, me hear say it brown, cause some bread use to cut up taffy and sell that back. So me ear say it brown.
And me hear you lobby on the whole boom story. So me sure you know your seat.
No, me never say boom, but me have a sister where used to do intern at one pharmacy where she said some youth come in, we buy boom, and then some other youth now bring that come to school and say, me just say one bag of man a yarn and they say why a boom them get.
Now talking about boom, Doc.
Then boom up.
We have one local drink on the market named Boom. And honestly, I've seen a situation where a young man took the boom and decided say him a go
boom up.
Boom up. And him did boom up because he never performed. And it was actually on a track. So may I say, if him take boom for do a race and him can't finish the race, how can this enhance anything? Because they sell these products as, you know, stimulants and aphrodisiacs.
Yeah.
So is this healthy for a man to be consuming, and the how much caffeine is inside of these stuff? Does it affect the male reproductive organ any at all?
The energy drink boom is different from the boom that was mentioned earlier. The boom that was mentioned earlier is really
the yarn one.
Right. It's really a colloquial term for anafranil, which is a drug used to treat certain psychiatric disorders, and as a side effect, it delays.
So that means that the man going mad, sick, head no good. Yeah.
No, he's supposed to treat him madness.
No, man.
But he might take something.
You get mad.
Get mad.
Yo.
Yes,
I love it.
Back to you.
Wait,
so
name?
you said,
Wait name?
boom.
No, man. When me go ask for the pharmacy, wait name. Anawa?
Anafranil.
Anafranil.
I
Anafranil.
think that's what you know.
And then it's like come out and I feel like my head
I think it's also called gungu.
Yeah. Oh, yes. That's the one I was trying to remember.
Also,
Right.
gongo and boom and anafranil are the same
I
thing.
think so.
Gongo.
All right. Now, with regards to the energy drink, I'm not certain exactly what's in it. I think it has caffeine in, but I'm not certain how much caffeine it has in.
So when these men mix Red Bull and Guinness, Red Bull and rum, boom and this and some other alcoholic beverage and all of that and drink it, does that really stimulate their sexual drive or anything like that? Because as far as me concerned, and a lot of men say they can't perform if they're not drinking Magnum and stuff like that. So does it really enhance anything?
And that is a tough one. Alcohol in general decreases sexual performance.
It's a retardant.
Yeah.
However, in small doses, because it boosts confidence, then it might actually help in the sexual act.
So it might. So when you mix alcohol with an energy drink, that is gonna, well, the energy drink is supposed to make you not want to sleep, right? So it's gonna make you last long.
I'm not so certain about that.
You're not. Okay. So you're mixing alcohol with an energy drink that is filled with caffeine. Is that something good that you're consuming?
No, that's actually not a good combination.
Okay, so you should never mix an energy drink with alcoholic beverage.
I wouldn't say that, but everything in moderation.
You see, how
I
me
mean,
see it now? You're getting a balance of everything. If you feel you're going to drink enough rum and liquor, you just drink some Red Bull for retard it. That's how me see it. You have a balance of everything, the best of both worlds. But me don't know how
I don't think I'd agree with you.
me is not a number one, me don't drink alcohol. So me just imagine what it would
Yeah,
do.
play devil's advocate.
What should I do?
Alright, so these local anesthetic, we call them local drugs. You recommend that men should avoid taking it. If there's a problem with their, if they're having erectile problems or erectile dysfunction problems, then they should see a doc.
Right, but remember I said that the local anesthetic, and when I say a local anesthetic, what it means really is an agent as applied directly to the area that needs to be anesthetized or numbed. They are different. They're not used to treat erectile dysfunction. They're
Okay.
used to treat premature ejaculation.
All right, so that's what I'm saying. If a person finds that they're having issues with, getting erections or any performance issues, it should be a case where you consult your doctor first.
It's recommended.
Okay. Certainly
Alright,
before
hold
you
on.
take.
Sorry, before I answer that, we're at 10 o'clock and we need to go up on a break because usually this segment ends at 10, but we might have one or two more questions to ask, and I think the listeners would really appreciate that.
This is Styles FM. For the best
best quality in sound reinforcement and backlining, Native Audio. We have professional engineers with over 20 years of experience. So call us and we'll take care of your parties, wedding receptions, barbecues, conferences, and small stage shows. Crystal clear sound, Native Audio. Our prices are the best. Call us at 871-5212. That's 871-5212. Native Audio. We make your events audible, 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 audible. Do you have or are you seeking a place to rent, seeking employment or have a job vacancy? Are you selling a car or having a garage sale? Then come see us. Let Styles do the advertising for you and you'll be on your way in no time. Contact us at 876-286-9216 or 439-5160. Advertising Style. Advertise with Styles.
Ready for that well-needed vacation or a place to stay while on business? Casa Laguna Resort in St. Thomas is the perfect spot. Our decorated rooms, breathtaking views, and serene environment provide the ambience that you need. Take advantage of our arranged airport pickup and drop-off. Visit us today, 2 Mount George Penn, Pamphlet, St. Thomas, or on website at www.casalaguna.com. For reservations, call 876-703-5300 or 844-8300. Email casalaguna@yahoo.com.
Real talk. Real talk.
Now, just to remind you that this program is sponsored by West Harbor Medical Center. They're open Mondays to Saturdays, 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. They're located at shop number 322 West Street, Port Antonio, Portland. So go there. And it's the doc that is on set that will be there to assist you. So you can go there, talk to him. If there's any medical issues, whether it be gynecological problems or anything relating to men.
Premature problem. Premature birth?
Yes, gynecological problems, right? So you can call them at 993-283425 or email them at westharbormedicalcenter@gmail.com. Please go there, check them out. Whatever problem is it that you have when it comes to medical health, go there, check them out. All right?
And not only that, the place posh.
Oh, yes.
They have a big screen TV. So the place
Where you say
posh.
you wait in style.
You wait in style.
I like
AC,
that.
everything.
I like that.
Doc, you mentioned a while ago, just in its general sense of premature ejaculation. And as I said earlier, the topic is about what you should or whether you should confess anything. Now, it's a general topic, right? And that is one of the things that might cause problems in a relationship. What exactly is premature ejaculation, or what are the categories that you would consider fall? What would you consider fall in that category as premature ejaculation?
Well, if you're talking about confession, if someone suffers from premature ejaculation, the confession really is in the act and doesn't necessarily need to be verbal, if you understand what I'm saying.
Well, me understand. It will basically talk for it don't speak for itself.
Exactly. Okay, erectile dysfunction. There are a number of definitions for erectile dysfunction. Some people have tried to put a time to it between onset of the act and actual climax. However, it is better defined as where
anything below 7 minutes. Because me say them say 7 minutes are really the peak time for man, you know. So any woman want to satisfy with 7 minutes, long love. Yeah, by the long love. You see, you have pressure say woman if you look in a man pocket if them have long love. At 7 minutes, the Bible say and God say and biology say, oh no, forget. 7 minutes.
So a who pop first win?
Me not busy who want win as long as me popping up.
But no, seriously. No.
7 minutes.
Doc,
Or the blue pill, the smurf them, or the boom, or the other sitting them, the toffee.
when your time come, make sure you chewy.
No chewing.
Make
No
sure you
chewing.
chewy.
No chewing.
Now, Doc, we have a lot of men who smoke, marijuana, cigarettes. Does this affect them as it relates to prostate cancer? Because we know that a lot of men who smoke, they say that it can lead to prostate cancer.
Well, smoking is never a good idea. It affects so many things, and it's been loosely linked to several cancers. I don't think there's a direct link between smoking and prostate cancer, but there's some loose association. But certainly, smoking has an effect on erectile dysfunction, a negative one. So smoking can contribute to erectile dysfunction.
So you're saying that men who smoke, they should get their prostate checks more often than regular men who don't?
No, not necessarily.
Not necessarily.
No.
Okay, but it can lead to erectile dysfunction also.
Yes, it can lead to erectile dysfunction, but there's no direct correlation between smoking and prostate cancer, but there is a loose association between the two.
All right, so let's minimize the whole issue now. Let us highlight all the issues or some of the issues that can cause erectile dysfunction. We said stress is a issue, can be, right?
Yes.
You said chronic illnesses.
Well, stress is usually contributing to erectile dysfunction is usually episodic, whereas the other illnesses, hypertension and diabetes, contribute to a more chronic type of erectile dysfunction.
Okay, so that's just temporary.
Question though, Doc. Because based on what had always been said, persons usually link it to stress. Now, listening to you, I'm wondering if stress is the denial, the excuse. Maybe a man have had a problem, when he aware, if I'm aware, but he's aware of it, but because he never confessed, he said, boy, baby, me stress out. My chest plate a burn me.
Well, in the strictest sense, erectile dysfunction is really a chronic failure. And
strong word, that.
Chronic.
And an episodic failure of an erection really isn't erectile dysfunction. And these are the cases where stress might play a greater or a bigger factor in. So yes, certainly if someone is stressed, whether physically or mentally, there might be some failure to perform.
Now, Doc, if I, say, have a brother and I bring him to you, he's a young man, not yet in his 40s, so pretty much we can sort of rule out the whole prostate issue. But then he might have issues, underlying issues, stress factors that he doesn't know about.
Hypertension.
Yes, and he doesn't know about. What are the series of tests? What series of tests would you run?
You mean?
In order to check to find out what is really causing his problem of not having an erection. Is there a series of tests that you would run to find out, or questioning?
Well, taking a proper history would be the first step in trying to find out if there really is a problem or not, because very often, because of popular culture, all night long sort of culture, young men often have unrealistic expectations of what the sexual act is supposed to be about. So you really want to take a proper history to find out if they indeed do have a problem.
Doc? Yeah, go ahead.
And then a physical examination to rule out any physical causes that might be contributing.
Doc, you see, I'm not sure if you understand the program, Doc, and really appreciate you coming out and sharing these things, informative things, especially geared towards men. But you see this program when you're in real talk now, Doc, I have to draw the one and I never want to do it while you're up on set now, Doc. But Natasha come and here come out, she carry her brother. Natasha, you never carry your brother, got no doctor go check out. Right? So you better you just talk your thing because a real talk with the pan, but I'm gonna carry a brother. Natasha, no bother with that.
Put it this way.
No bother with that, Natasha. Carry your brother got a doctor because your brother I gonna tell you say Ray weak. No,
I am
Natasha.
the eldest for my mother, so I'm actually, older
Natasha.
than all of them. However, even for a man me carry because we should have
They not that if you say
But
Natasha
me say
man.
even-
That if you
I
say
was
man.
just using
The
a
man
scenario.
the man confess and say boy, are you discover? Can you never confess?
Yes,
Can you never
him no want
confess?
confess.
Right? So him certain things weak and you carry him go West Harbour, go fix. You tell about your brother.
All right.
No,
Whether
man.
my brother or my man, I want
No,
to
man.
find out. You say it's not
I
an
know you fi find out-
obligation.
I know you fi find out if your brother ill.
It's not an obligation to confess anything. But if the person doesn't know about it, should you really confess? That's the real question. Should you confess to somebody if they don't know anything about it? And why should you?
What the doc said from earlier, we not confess to nothing.
Doc, you still share that same view?
listen, people. Doc has been here for the longest while and doing
You
what
don't
he
want Doc to
doing-
answer my question now?
No, doing what he does best, advise us medically, clinically, and Natasha want get the man in some things that is outside of his purview.
Doc,
And
for
we
your
are-
closing remark, do you still share
No.
the same view that if the person doesn't know about it, you should not confess? We're talking about,
What
erectile
exactly?
dysfunction and stuff.
Erectile dysfunction.
Yes.
I still think there's no real obligation to confessing from a medical perspective, but certainly for maintaining a healthy relationship, then there are certain things that you really should discuss with your partner.
Agreed.
Before or after you're smarty day. I must after.
So why not before?
No man, you have to bust first.
Well, you see, with where couples are concerned, the things that we have discussed are things that would naturally present themselves.
Doc, me know when you talk nothing outside your purview. So on the first day, me declare say I'm music me in and construction. A real talk this name. Doc, not talk nothing what you know to say. Because we're gonna invite you back here sooner than later. Because you make them pressure, man. So we have to have a next segment to this where we ask some questions about the woman them. Because seriously, we have some issues with them. Because them have some issues and they don't want to tell we up front. Right? So we need for the next time that we invite you, we're going to talk about some of the problem them. Where we as man have with woman because they not tell we about them problem. Because some of all head space problem too, so I don't want to feel say adjust certain things down there so we are talking because on the pressure down there so some on the head not good. But Doc, that's for next time and thank you Doc for coming because you done said the man closing remark, right? So even if you say not more per ear.
Before I close this segment, I want to say thank you, Doc, for passing through. Thank you for talking to us and sharing all that information because, trust me, we've learned a lot about all the different illnesses and stuff. But you will go on like a woman alone head no good. Man head worse than no good. On the chest plate going bono no. Thank you, Doc.
It was my pleasure. Have a good night.
StylzFM.
Sometimes a woman's gonna trust her friend more than she trusts her man. Tell me why. And it's so sad when a best friend turns out to be a deceiver. Whoa, my phone rang about 3 o'clock this morning, and I thought it was you. It was your best friend. Said she was lonely and asked me if she could come over. She said it would be out of secret, but I couldn't live with it. What made it worse, she is your best friend who became my friend, and behind your back she tried to get my bed. Baby, I admit it, I didn't hit it, 'cause if I did I wouldn't be no better than your friend who became my friend, and behind your back she tried to get my bed. Baby, I admit it, I didn't hit it, 'cause if I did I wouldn't be no better than your friend. So many times you said you can't trust me, so many times you think I was lying, but this is just how it happened. You take a look in your life and analyze the friend that you're keeping, and how she'd want to be creeping with your man. It's so sad, she's your best friend who became my friend, and behind your back she tried to get my bed. Baby, I admit it, I didn't hit it, 'cause if I did I wouldn't be no better than your friend who became my friend, and behind your back she tried to get my bed. Baby, I admit it, I didn't hit it, 'cause if I did I wouldn't be no better than your friend. Your friend, your best friend, wouldn't be better than your friend.
Yes, 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 yes. The doc has left the building. Very informative, very informative, very informative. And I am really appreciative of a number of things when I learn. But one thing stick in my head, Cassidy. I don't know about you. I don't know about none of the money where I listen. One thing stick in my head where the doctor said will make me feel good in myself. He never run a prostate test yet. A man get erection. I'm glad for that, because that's something that traumatized my brain for many, many years. Many, many years. I said, boy, Jano, I can't make that reach me. So, right there, so, I'm good. When I my time, my test them lock. Save up money from now, because I don't know how much it costs and them thing there, but West Harbour Medical Center. And that's the thing there. Simple.
But all of the things where you have to highlight are the erection and the prostate test. But want to say, all men, you've heard it from the doctor. A lot of these things, they are not legitimate. They are not healthy for you to be using them. So don't think so you can use pump or use extents or any stimulant or anything to promote the growth of your genitalia. It cannot work. It will never work. I don't know of it, but I've seen ads, and evidently they're false, right? And also the use of the blue pill and all of these local anesthesia. Try although I'm not sure if most of them they're in use anymore, but try and just move away from that. If it's not working out, then see a doc. Simple. And also, as it relates to the prostate cancer issue, we've explored it. We've talked about the symptoms, the causes, and stuff like that. So if you're in the age of 40 and over, please get your test done yearly. We don't want to lose any more fathers. We don't want to lose any more for men. Because what we have in Jamaica and all over the world is that a percentage of the men, they're either dead or in prison. And I want my picnic and myself, when time comes, to find a husband and him not end up a prison or him not dead because of one of these chronic illnesses. So, please, do us a favor. Do us as females a favor. Do your family a favor. Do your children a favor. Get tested. Go and do it. It might be uncomfortable at first, but they have not developed anything else for you to get the test. It's a combination of the rectum, whatever test that is, and a blood test. So just get it done and get it over with. But the topic of the night is, what and when should you confess? And if any at all. Now, the whole topic of confession is a serious one, because when we go into relationships, we tend to have things that we want to share. And as Daddy Rude would say, there is a slight difference between a revelation and a confession. And I agree. Because when you are revealing something, I think you make a revelation. You reveal information at the beginning of a relationship. But whatever happens throughout a relationship, when you're with that person and it happens outside with another person or whatever it is, then that becomes a confession. Agreed?
You confuse me, man. Cause me not, you confuse me with all of them outside and inside
All right,
and
wait.
before and after and all that something there.
When you're going into a relationship, do you confess or do you reveal something?
I must reveal.
Thank you. That's exactly the point. Now, when you're in a relationship with somebody and something happens with an outside person or whatever situation it is, but you're in a relationship with somebody, is that a revelation or is that confession?
Me no know. Listen, Tash. You said to talk about inside and with someone else and really, me no know about that part there.
All right.
Tash,
Let's talk about.
let me tell you what me will confess about.
Yeah.
If me there and I travel upon the road and me see a pound of weed and me I carry the weed, me go and say, Mommy, you want to know, say me carry a pound of weed. But you see me pick up somebody will have a pound and a half to how it fluffy, me not talk.
We're not talking about literal weed right now. We're talking about something else. But as it relates to confession, do we confess about infidelity? Would you confess infidelity to your partner? You're with this person and, somehow you say you see one fluffy pound of weed. Not literal weed now, but you can't bypass the weed there. You go, you go sniff the weed and you get high and you might go back again and sniff that same. And
Natasha,
the weed refer to a female.
Natasha, hold on.
Would you confess?
Hold on. The sniffing business. Relax, Panda one.
Oh, but you not sniff weed, though.
Relax, Panda one. Relax, listen. No, we'll get to the real thing. We are talking about if a man or a woman a give them partner bun, if them fit talk. Or if you do certain other things outside of the relationship where you're in a way you think might affect the relationship, if you fit talk. Or if something happened before the relationship where you're in a currently, like say with the talk last week, say if a woman did have 30 man, if she fit tell the man say I'm a 31, or she fit, no, you're number one, you're the first, you're the second. That is what the topic is about.
All right, so we say it in a layman term without you going with the weed situation and the fluffy pound of weed. Because your terminology me there use. But layman term. What would you confess? Some of us have fantasies that we would like to explore, but should we tell our partners? Seriously.
All right. As far as how I would put it, I'm not sure if confessing is necessarily good for the soul while you're alive. On Judgment Day, you talk all you want to talk because you're not going to pass the pearly gate. If you're in a relationship and you get caught, I not see the sense feel, not just level the playing field and talk. If you're in a relationship and you don't get caught and your conscience can deal with it, then you don't talk. That how me I say smart if you do it. Me not tell you if you go do it. But at the same time, if you can't deal with it, is either you left because you might be tormented or you just quit while you're ahead. Stop what you do and just quit while you're ahead.
Now I want to say big ups to Rosie who said men always do. They never confess to anything. Now last week we had a heated discussion where Colin Anthony said that if his partner cheated on him, he would want to know all the fine details as to what took place. Now I'm saying, as you say, if the person find out or, have a feeling say something going on, Should I give him all the information? Should I really confess? Should I say, all right, since you find out or you have a clue or your friend tell you say it a go on, I'm supposed to tell you the truth seriously? Because if you not catch me at the app, me not guilty. No, seriously. If you not catch me at the app, me not guilty.
Of course you're guilty.
Guilty of what?
Infidelity.
You catch me?
Well, you're guilty of something.
So what should I confess to?
Dash. Is either you try say if you don't know won't hurt you.
If you don't know, don't confess.
Don't confess.
Simple.
So it goes same way now. If you don't know for the man, if you don't know, you know nothing for talk about.
When I got him, all right. We all know that confessing can make a situation worse than that
Alright,
already
let me
exists.
ask you a question. What if there's eye suspicion? The man does fit to how you move, right? You know cook for him again, or the pot start burn. You know hug him up and love him up. You cut short upon the something too.
Well done, private investigator. Catch me at the act.
Catching at the act.
Yes, and then me confess. Me don't have no confession. You see it for yourself. Do like when name Vegas set up video. I mean, you can't say nothing else when it's set up.
You know why the man probably have to go through all of that? Because the woman a lie the whole time. Because
But him know
there's
what to
no
do.
way. Well, I know there's no way a man would have set up camera in her house and in a suspect something. Why me the woman never just go about her business and allow the man she and the next man? Should I just confess and step or just step all together? Or she has stay for?
Now I'm having a little Milo in the night. Milo says, I believe that he or she should. Cause me know if I me cheat, my conscience would have ride me. Laugh out loud. But some man would get caught and still deny everything. Now how many of us really have conscience we're gonna ride with? No, seriously? But the whole topic, and
Hold
we're
on.
going to open the phone line in the next 2 minutes.
You read out text a while ago from our woman that don't.
Milo.
Milo.
Me no know where I'm.
Eh?
Milo is a woman.
Milo woman. A man just text a while ago and say, boy, him convince him get bun. Can you hear how Natasha talk? So him convince him get bun. He not have to ask no question. And that's what the man has said. So you see, maybe based on what you say, and that's what the man go through or going through right now. Nah talk. People. Me feel say everybody have secret. I mean I say no about that. Everybody have a little secret, maybe have a little fantasy where they don't want to share with the person where they're with. Right? Because you see certain things still, I'm going to agree with you, know. Certain things people can't deal with. Because, alright, you don't want to know. Suppose you have a situation where we say, boy, you have one ex. And the ex do certain things where you correct now do. You have to talk because you like it. Say, boy, you know, so the X thing turn up, but right now, fear thing a burn up.
No, there's some things that you're not going to tell your partner. And I was playing devil's advocate, yes, earlier on. But the truth is, if the partner doesn't know, and you're doing something or you've done something, you're going to destroy a relationship. So it's not everything that you should say to your partner. And whoever said that they're convinced that they got bun, I don't know who gave bun. But if you don't have evidence to show, or you not catch the person in action, then why do you need a confession?
Alright, but hold on. Why woman love search man phone? You not catch we I do nothing. You not look for something.
We're looking for evidence.
Why?
I mean, we're trying to, build a case. We're detective. We're doing work.
And when you find out what?
We build our cases and then we, stake out and then catch you. And then you must confess because me catch you in action.
And after me confess what?
We have the choice. I have the choice whether or not I'm going to stay in the relationship and we work it out or we move on. Simple as that.
So you couldn't make up your mind on that before you find out nothing?
No, I want to know if it's a case where you're genuinely there work, I do work after hours, or you genuinely there's somewhere I do other work after hours.
Yeah, but while we're there work, whether genuine or ingenuine, whatever it want to be, ungenuine, non-genuine, anything it want to be, while we there work, we don't know what go on a yard.
So if you want to find out, you know do the same thing.
You know what a big man tell me today say? Majority of women nowadays I give more bun than man. Woman I give more bun nowadays. All of the brethren them want to hear this. Check out what we check out. Investigate. You what I say? Investigate. A man say majority and the man talk about Jamaican woman. Woman them a give more bun nowadays than man. The man even go further say every woman have at least 4 man.
Now, as you talk about 4 man, no, seriously, I am not going to endorse the 4 man story. But, if one, let me not go any further. We're going to take a break. After we take the break and come back, we open the phone line. So please feel free to call us. Call us. We're going on air. We talk about it. Should you confess and what not to, or what should you confess about? Or should you confess prior to or during the relationship, or even when on a breakup, should you confess at that time? The number is 453-1444. And if you're calling over from overseas, it is 876-453-1444. Once again, 876-453-1444.
It's the inaugural Portland Bike Fest, Sunday, June 30th. Ken Jones here strip, St. Margaret's Bay, Portland. Lots of fun, lots of excitement. Stunt bikes going crazy. Drag racing cars on display. It's a big family fun day. Gates open at 10 a.m. Tickets pre-sold $500, $700 at the gate. Children $300. It's Portland's Bike Fest, Sunday, June 30th. Don't miss this.
Saturday Frenzy is the place to be. This and every Saturday from 1 to 4 p.m. with yours truly, Lady Natasha, along with the DJ mixing on the 1s and 3s. Join me live in studio for fun and entertaining features like interviews, entertainment news, our venues and menus feature, and our Frenzy countdown. Come, let us make this a frenzy to remember.
If you are a high school 9 to 12 grader as of the next school term and attend a high school in Portland, St. Mary or St. Anne, and has the talent to play music, StylzFM is looking for you. Send us a 15-minute mixed genre demo CD showing off your DJ skills. Your mixed CD must be properly labeled with your name and the school you attend, along with a copy of your student ID and a letter of permission from your parent or guardian with the requisite contact detail, all enclosed in an envelope addressed to StylzFM High School Summer DJ Competition for Boundary Cavity Portland to Portland. Closing date Monday, July 1. Many are called, but the best will be chosen.
Ready for that well-needed vacation or a place to stay while on business? Casa Laguna Resort in St. Thomas is the perfect spot. Our decorated rooms, breathtaking views, and serene environment provide the ambience that you need. Take advantage of our arranged airport pickup and drop-off. Visit us today, 2 Mount George Penn, Pamphlet, St. Thomas, or on website at www.casalaguna.com. For reservations, call 876-703-5300 or 844-8300. Email casalaguna@yahoo.com.
If you take this too serious, then you really need some church.
Now we have our caller on air, our first caller. Good night, caller. How are you?
Hi, good night. How are you doing?
I am good.
All right, the name is Dexter. Enjoying the show.
Oh, nice. Yes, Dexter. What do you have to say?
What do you have to confess?
I've been listening to what you and Daddy would have been saying on here. The whole issue of cheating. It's an interesting topic. Very interesting, in fact. Daddy would have some very, very good issues in bring up, you know? And I'm more side with him along them lines there.
Respect, Dexter. Respect.
Yeah, man. You see, the whole matter of man giving bun and all these sort of things, it go both ways. More so than ever now with the woman them, with all the economy set and thing, you'll find a lot of that are going on. So don't bother just chalk it up on a man.
True.
Woman in all of this too.
All right, so you're saying that women will give bun or have two or more partners. Me not see why you need to go past two still, but have two partners because of the economy, because one man cannot afford the bills.
Yeah, but Dexter.
Generally, that's the case, I believe.
And do you think that's okay?
Let me tell you something. I listened to your show I think it was last week, and you bring up the whole matter of love. I think you had something there talking about love and how man value love, and when they're with a partner, a female partner that them say is wifey, the bun argument just don't work right there, so.
But Dexter.
You understand?
Dexter.
Yeah.
I agree with you, but the thing about it now is that say, if she have two man, should she confess that she have two man?
Listen, let me tell you something. The way how me see it, if she love you and she rate you, there must be a reason why there is a man Y when you are, well, man X, because you're the real man right here. There must be some sort of deficiency or something gone wrong. Why she have to have somebody else out there?
Dexter, me respect you, but you see, me don't know about.
No, hold on. Don't get me wrong there, no, Daddy Root. Me nah say it is a right thing. You know, let me finish. What me I say? Two man did it, right? She have one man she love and she have another man on the side, right? She said she love you. Let's say you, right? There must be a reason why there's another man there. So as such, she owe it to you to confess. Why so keep it a secret? What kind of relationship thing that?
But one man must know about the situation, the one where she a cheat with.
Dexter, you swear me I talk about?
But that man must know, so I mean, you can't confess to both of them.
Dexter, you swear me I talk about? That's why the thing of a balance pan a level, you hear what Tash says. Hey, more all of the man them hear what Tash say a while ago, you know. The man where I visit your woman, right?
Him know the situation.
Him know say him know say boy there's a next man. But you know because you said something wrong a while ago in the road, boy. When me not agree with you know. We say boy we are the right man. You can't be the right man and you get wronged. Nah man. We can't be the right man.
Why I say right? Hold on. That's the reason why I say right man here, you know. She's the one.
She confess to one man. Shut up. Let me tell you how enough I think go. Because all the way ramp rough, you know. Because you have people say them a player, but some people ramp rough. You know one of the wickedest thing when me used to run road? When a woman now, she have her smaddy and she start come to me now, I confess to me things where I go on with her quote unquote right man. Don't confess to me the problem. You and your man figure confess to one another and talk about and work out on the problem. Right? Because she use me right there so too. Nah man. Me not gonna depend that party.
If you listen to what Lady Tash said, no, you know, she said, I think, and quote me if I'm wrong, she said that one of the man them supposed to know, and obviously is the man on the side. She not give credit to the man who she said she love and she should deal with straight up. Here what, don't get me wrong, you know, but here how me see it. You see the man who is supposed to be number one, and him supposed to get the full treatment. Him supposed to know what really I want.
True, but you wanna bossy.
Hold on, we're talking about husband thing and we're talking about just relationship thing. Let me get that clarified.
You wanna know. In a matter, listen. One of them you just get legalized and trap. You're smarty. But hear me I say now, you see on a real talk still, I same way it go for man. Big man thing, I same go for man because if you have a woman, a next woman out there, she I gonna know right away say, oh baby, you know, so me have my woman in my yard and you can't two call me certain hours. Right? So she know if the other woman know what go on, but your woman in the yard don't know what go on. So even what she say, I just saw the game play.
Right? Two-way thing.
Well, it's a balanced thing because you see, it's some amount, that one is a controversial statement when me gonna make, you know. It's some amount of respectability. Right? On both sides. Right? The woman now go on tell you up front, say boy, honey, you know, say boy, me see a man and me like a man and boy, me don't know, but me feel say something I go on. Or she even go even further say boy, something go on. But the same thing with we. We now go just jump up and go and go say boy, baby, you know, say boy, one sitting, walk past me and boy, me couldn't resist it. We not go say that. We're gonna have the smarty pan his side, so to speak, because I'm really not the pan his side. Me always say about the other person. But we now gonna go home and go openly talk for ourselves.
Hear what? No, you said something controversial. Me, I even say something more controversial. Maybe I guess it's the whole matter of socialization and all these things here. But I think it even come out in one of your other talk shows them too, where it is okay, and when you put it in a possible for a man to really have a woman on the side, that sort of a thing. But when a woman does that sort of, it's wrong. Based on the whole makeup and the whole makeup of the woman psyche and all these sort of things. We're talking from a societal view.
Yeah. But Dexter, let me ask you a question.
Because we don't get all emotional and all tied up with the woman on the side. I think the woman generally, when she doing them sort of things there, she kind of get caught up with mistakes. You know, and she have a problem, you know, delineating between him and a real man, and it cause a problem.
But Dexter,
with a man now, we can have a woman out there and they just don't know them are that, and then you have your wife here, and that's a different situation.
Dexter, no one agree with you, but it's a dangerous road. They ask me as a married man.
Can't. Me just a talk my mind.
Yeah, but here we go on now, Dexter. This is what I go say to you now, because would you want your woman to confess to you, say she a do nothing? Real talk. You don't want your woman to confess, Dexter?
Talk?
Yeah.
Wouldn't want it, but it would be the best thing.
You wouldn't want it. You don't want to know. Dexter.
Eh.
Don't be a Rexter.
No, but you can't want the best of both worlds. You doubt you could have deal with it, but you think it's the best thing. So I mean, choose one.
But Dexter, on a serious note, because man and man are shatter, right? You would have confessed, say you do nothing.
Real talk?
Real talk.
Real talk.
Yeah, real Dexter.
So we are.
Hold on, Dexter. You stutter. You stutter, Dexter.
So you say the woman on the road there, and nobody me too interested. I just sit me a bang and roar and all that sort of thing.
Dexter, real talk. You have your woman, and you go on, you're there road a shoot, right? Would you go on and say, baby, you know, some a shatter road?
That won't come off good.
All right.
Won't come off good.
Would you go home one of the days and say, honey, I've been unfaithful? You know what, Dexter, I'm going to free up your phone. Because Dexter...
Dexter's speechless.
Dexter, you get speechless. I'm going to want to play Michael Jackson speechless. Give thanks to your
you.
caller. Yes, sir.
Hear me now. If it's the kind of question I can expect that from the woman, you put me in a spot in a bar. You put me in a spot. I don't know how to answer. I don't know how to talk.
All right, thank you, Dexter. Have a wonderful night.
Yes, man. Enjoying the show.
All right.
Thanks.
All right.
Boy, Dexter became a Rexter. Dexter Wreck.
Good night, StylzFM.
Yes, good night, sir.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't like how you're laughing at me like money so less than woman. Come on.
I didn't get that question.
I said I don't like how you laughing at men.
I am laughing at men?
Yeah, I'm listening to you, girl.
How?
Listen to me. I don't use jokes that I can do what I can do best. Yeah?
I am not laughing at men. I'm laughing at the situation.
My credit super. All right, I'm excited about your show, so go on. You're good, yes?
All right, respect.
All
right, look like enough of them people are going to reach a West Harbour Medical man, you know, because West Harbour are a pack.
Good night, StylzFM.
Hello, good night.
Yes.
Yes, I've been listening to your program since night, and on the topic of bun and that relationship.
And a really burning a party if the person if confess on certain things, confession. Right? If you do certain things out the road, or if you even have certain fantasies, suppose you'd have an ex-girlfriend where you used to do certain things to you, where you'd really want to bring her to wifey, and you're afraid if you could really bring it to wifey. So it's all about confession, secrecy. What if you talk and what if you talk, or if it talk any at all?
Alright, look now, if you really say you talk to a woman and you have a confess to her, you have to expect that she have to be a bun same way then, you know. Because if you can look on her and say, me have a woman, that means that you don't rate her. She not really trust you at a certain level. So same game where you have play, she have to play it back.
So you're feeding her information and she's going to do the same thing that you did?
Yeah. It's not really, it has a trigger off her automatically if you do that.
Carla, me rate what you say, but me not agree with what you say because like right away, you say boy we are give a woman an excuse for give bun. That means that she sit down and wait for sit down give bun then.
Excuse no, but hold on no. Hold on, me I show you something now.
So you say better we go and shut a road and don't talk then.
Yeah, first up, right, you have to do your thing.
So you believe that you should not confess if you have any infidelity issues? If you cheated, don't confess.
What do you mean issues?
If you cheated, you can't do that. Unless you don't respect your woman where you have, because it's not matter of say, if you cheat and you go and you say, you know, say me cheat, then she have to feel confident to say, you tell her the truth. It's like you have to continue to do that. That are gonna whether she has stress every day. You can't work in peace. You never live in peace.
Now, Carla, let me ask you a question. You and this female, you're in a relationship, and there are some things that you'd want to explore prior to the relationship. You never get fit with it, but you know you might want to do it with your female. You know the whole world how we stay now.
If it is a past tense, right? Here, me have to change your life and make something like me love this girl and more on this workout. And it is a past tense. Well, me I go express myself that we have to make things right. Because me not go want things become wrong. But if we have a relationship and me I do it out the road same way, like me I do my things same way about the road, me can't come into a woman and me know say, yo, she a cook and clean for me and this could tell her something like that. You can't do that.
So would you reveal any of your fantasies to your partner?
If me would reveal
fantasies.
If it is a concrete foundation, me I go build. Me I go put it because me I go need to be on top of my game as though she I go want on top of her game. So
simple.
When me I go want to greater my relationship, she I go want it too. If we can't get that balance, then it don't make no sense.
I agree.
Respect my boss.
I agree. Thank you, Carla.
Hey.
Yeah, man, welcome. You see it?
Hey.
You know, you see the car.
Give thanks, St. Mary.
St. Mary, big up yourself.
Well, I know you see that caller there. Hey, that caller one dangerous calling because it makes sitting going on my head while ago. Because guess what I go on now? Answer your phone because.
Caller, good night.
That caller there.
Good night.
Yes.
Confession.
Oh, yes.
Hold on a little bit, caller.
Confession.
Caller. I have something to say based on what the brethren say a while ago, right? Him said something a while ago, say if you build something new and if you have certain things in your head where you want probably bring it with you, you must tell the person. So it remind me of one girl one time. When me and I just start talk, right away starting about her ex-man. I mean, if I confess, she confess, or reveal, she reveal. Say, boy, the man used to eat the thing regular. Is that a message she give me?
She tell you to make sure you can do it too. Now, Carla, you said that you have a confession.
No, not have a confession. Just talking about the topic.
Okay, all right, go ahead.
Well, if you should confess or not. Well, the only person you need to confess to is God.
I like
Judgment there. Judgment
I
there.
like that. So you say you don't have to tell him anything. Worse if you don't know about it.
Exactly. True. Because sometimes that put a bad dampen the relationship and cause long-term problems, finally a breakup or something like that. But sometimes if you are truly in love with a person, you make a mistake, you can admit it with an apology, and sometimes it works out when you admit it.
Alright, Carla, when you say alright, you say basically because me like how you're diplomatic with the thing. You say make a mistake.
Yeah.
And then
like it's a one-time slip up. You can
a one-time slip up.
Example, if you're married,
yeah,
you can sit your partner down, you explain to them what happened, how it happened. Sometimes some women come on strong and some men, sometimes women it go vice versa. You can sit your partner down and talk to them.
So
if them can't understand, well, I feel them bad story that.
So, alright, when you say sit the partner down and talk with him, you talk get in detail about what happened.
Yeah, and how it happened.
How long it a go on
It's a
for?
woman love explanation, you know.
Woman lover?
Explanation.
Woman want to hear the details fully.
Yes, so if you detail it out, how it happen and everything.
But let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question. Because me wouldn't have a problem if you talk everything if me get catch, you know. Me don't get catch, me attack everything, me attack, me I spill my guts, so I wanna go some good attack.
Yeah.
But I'm saying, do you think the woman would want to do the same thing? Do you think it's important that just as how the woman would expect the man to say, boy, baby, I saw you go, it start from them time there. This are what all of the questions that are being asked are being answered. Do you think in your view that it should be the same? The man would ask the pertinent questions and he should get the answers as requested?
Yes.
So it's a two-way thing. So the woman for spill her guts too?
Yeah, man.
Tash.
Two-way thing.
My view on it is confession can make a situation very ugly. And as she said, the caller said, if it's a thing that happened once and there's no emotional attachment or no attachment where you don't plan to go back, why even confess? Right, caller?
Yeah.
Because, I mean, you're with this person. You want to have a life with the person. You and the person might having a rough time, and throughout that rough time, things happen. But me not, if me go tell my partner, say, all right, me go mess around with Joe. No, it's going to be a problem because he's going to say, all right.
Continually nag about.
Thank you. How it happen? What happened? Blah blah. You still Joe still talk.
So hold on. So what's wrong with that?
So I mean,
no,
you
man.
don't
What wrong
want
with
to
that?
make a situation worse than it really is.
So what wrong with
some
that?
things it's best if you don't say. But why confess if you don't have to?
So what wrong with that?
Yeah,
If he suspects something, then he's going to ask pertinent questions and you're going to give him information.
Okay.
But if him not know nothing, why confess?
So let me ask a question. So if him suspect it,
he's gonna ask questions and I'll be able to answer. I'm gonna answer you truthfully.
Truthfully?
Yeah.
Just from a suspicion?
Well, if you can't give me enough.
So you're not gonna volunteer the
Me not
information?
volunteer no information. Thank you, caller. Thank you much.
Okay.
No,
Don't volunteer no information.
No, sir.